Good morning. Here we go. There we go. Good morning. Oh my God. We're back in a heat wave here. The Midwest is unbelievably warm. Good for fireworks, bad for humans. Hey, thanks for following. Thank you for the following. Getting in a little morning workout here. Thank you, Avanair. Today is one of those days. It's like, I did not wanna. I want to just go back to bed. I don't even want to go to work. I just want to keep the weekend going. But the weekend's over. And I got to go to work. So that means I got to do this too. Putting into work before work. And we don't got to go super hard. All we got to do is sweat. We just got to keep the streak alive. And that means we could slack. We're trying to hit 249 by September. And, you know, right now, it's looking pretty grim. Haven't been, I've kind of plateaued. You know, a lot of barbecues going on. Going a little ham. I'm really trying to rein it in, but, you know, my fat ways have a way of creeping back in. And I'm just like, one way to realize how much you're eating is like, look at how much everybody else is eating. Hey, Carter, thank you for the follow. It's like, okay, nobody's going back for thirds. Everyone just has like one burger. Maybe I should slow it down. Or not even do it. Yeah. Not even slow it down. It's just like, maybe I'm happy with one. Hello, Lotus 20172. Good morning. How's it going? Six months, you're not even locked in. Yeah, this is the true fat struggle. Chase the burger. Get off the mic and try. Okay. I like this. Reverse psychology. Doing okay? Gonna hit the gym? Cool. Get it in, Lotus. Morning workouts are the best. It's waking up for them. That's the worst. Mr. Feast. Nice. Dude, you got some zings in you. Well, well, well. Good morning, the Sniggler. How's it going? Today is just a maintain day. Sometimes food itself matters. Yeah. Faster. All right. Here you go. Faster for you. A little bit faster. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. Good morning, Bosch. Hey, good morning, Matt. Hands above your head. Okay. I'll clown around for you. I'll pretend this is like actually helpful advice. No, officer. No, don't. Please. There you go. Hey. That made me want to go more. Sometimes food is more filling than other. Yeah, that's why I love rice. Rice is always so filling. It's like you can't eat that much rice. Fruits and vegetables. I don't have any limits on fruits and vegetables because you just like naturally hit a limit. But for some reason, curd, okay. I enjoy a good oatmeal. Oatmeal and fruit or oatmeal and peanut butter is pretty top tier. Filling. Would be a lot better with the sugary peanut butter, but you know what? Mr. Best. Hey, I'll take that. No food. Yeah. That's the best diet is really. No food. Oatmeal and rice. Yeah. Combined into one dish. Actually, that might not be too bad. Oatmeal, I feel like oatmeal could easily go savory. I've never heard of anyone doing that. And rice can go either way. I enjoy unhealthy food way too much. Like, it brings me way too much joy. Like, there's something wrong with me being that, like, I don't know. At the end of the day, aren't all our problems derived from enormous sadness? Food is the one thing I do to chase that. But it doesn't really help. You gotta do stuff to feel better. Like, doing this makes me feel way better. I eat dinner and also my siblings' dinner. Well, if you want to try to lose weight, try eating only half of your siblings' dinner. Eating pizza for 6 months straight. See, that's one thing I'm happy with. I've heard people who, like, eat only one type of thing. It might not be the best, but I do have a pretty varied diet. I get tired of stuff really quickly. Bye, Mr. Feast. Good luck. Thank you, nobody. I hope you watch back in a couple months and I'm much further in my journey. If I'm still look exactly the same, you were right. Our problems start with our weaknesses. Hey, that's pretty profound. You're mixing in some good wisdom there with I was procrastinating on cardio. Guess this is a sign to hop on my bike. Yeah, the number one thing about cardio is it's the most boring thing on the planet. Streaming it for me has kind of led to this accountability for it that I've never had before. Because I think the longest I've ever had on the stationary bike before this was like 15 minutes, and that feels like forever. Most of the time it was like 5 minutes and be like, oh my God, that was only 5 minutes? That was so boring. And you listen to podcasts and you listen to music, and it doesn't make it any less boring. Latina baddie or snow bunny baddie? Okay, choose wisely. Huh. I don't know what a snow bunny is. What is your goal? I have a short-term goal, Lotus. My short-term goal is 249 by September. And it's looking like end of September is more realistic. I'm 259 right now. Overall goal, I would love to be under 200. I don't know how realistic that is, but that's the goal I'm shooting for. I think I could do that in a year if I really crack down. How tall are you? I am 6'2". I don't know how much that is. Centimeters. Kind of a tall guy. For a tall guy, I definitely feel like a short, tall guy. Every time people says I'm tall, 200 pounds is possible, yeah. When I was like muscly, I used to be pretty fit in like 2015. And then I was hovering around 225, 230. So I feel like that's the more realistic, but I wasn't really being serious about my diet. And I feel like I still looked fat, even though I had a bunch of muscle. So that's why I'm aiming for 200. I'd like to see what it looks like, just out of curiosity. Are you a YN? A YN? Thank you, Lotus. That's the goal. Every time I plateau, it's because I stopped keeping a food log. Keeping a food log is so much work, but damn, does it work? Because then you're like, oh my God, I am really eating that many calories. Like, I never used to do it before, but I started this year, and it was working, but it's really just hard to keep up. You get that food level FOMO when it's like, oh man, I'm not going to eat this because I'm on a diet. Wrong. But it's like, do I got to say yes to every temptation that crosses my way? No. Especially if I've already, indulged in a week. Yeah, limited amounts for sure. That's that fat brain though. Makes me have amnesia. And I'm like, dang, I'm already like 3 hot dogs in and I'm like, Ah, I had pizza like yesterday. What am I doing? No sugar. That is really tough. But yes, I think some drastic measures need to be taken. I don't want to just get there. Are you wearing a blue t-shirt? No, it's purple. It is purple with a honey badger on it. A bit more bland food. Grimace. Yeah, there we go. I'm Grimace trying to become a regular McDonald's world character. There is none. Thin Grimace is just a weird chicken nugget. My grandma owns that shirt. That's entirely possible. I'm always on bulk. I feel like that's the harder thing to be. When you're way too skinny. When you like try to gain weight and you lose weight. And you're like, oh dang. Am I really that allergic to muscle? My body? That is one thing, as a large person, do not have that problem whatsoever. Went from Grimace to closet starves Grimace, yeah. Woo. All right, 14 minutes left on the bike, and then we'll lift some weights. Usually my first meal is closer to 4 p.m. That is insane. I think I'd start eating like chairs and couch cushions if I tried to hold off eating until 4 p.m. Oh my God. Maintenance for now. Wow, that is... I'm sure that can't be good for you. But whatever your goals are, that's an incredible level of discipline. What was the fastest you put down a large milkshake? Oh, too fast. You're like getting that slurp, that empty slurp, by the time you get to your car door, and you parked right next to the ice cream place. Yeah, you don't want to be like Badlands Chugs for milkshakes. Drink it a little slower. Yeah, if you want to lose weight, eat solid ice cream. Don't stop drinking the milkshakes. That's taking a crucial chew out of the picture. Or lick. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Nacho salad. My ice cream place has ice cream nachos. Pizza salad. My favorite milkshake flavor is tartar sauce. I feel like there is a market for savory shakes. It ain't that, but maybe. Okay, so you don't completely eat nothing, Lotus. Couple protein drinks, light snack, and then, of course, normal food. Okay. Oh, I meant afternoon. It hits after a hard day. Okay. I'll try it. No. Yeah, what is tartar sauce? I don't even know. I've asked for it. I've eaten it many times. It's like horseradish and ketchup or something? Or no, that's something else. Tartar sauce is kind of like white. Yeah, what the hell? What is it? Oh, well, Matt, you have a very interesting diet. Hey, good morning. What's up, River? Good morning. I've been well. It's been a weird summer in terms of mentality-wise, but you know, even when I really wanted to just go back to sleep, I hop on the bike. Last week was really bad. I skipped 2 days. So we gotta hop on every day now. I got no more big vacations coming up for the rest of the summer. So let's put in the work. Let's get there. 249 by September is possible. I just have to really crack down. I consume a decent amount before bed. See, that's a bad habit I feel like I need to break. I don't really eat before bed. I don't know. If I do, it's something really bad, like ice cream or something. But then the goal is just not to have that. Don't have the temptation in the house. Hey man, how's the workout? Good morning, John. The workout's going well. See, always after, no matter how tired or shitty I'm feeling, when I'm like 10 minutes into the ride here, like it's all melted away. I'm awake, I'm ready for the day. The rest of the workout's much easier. Can you do a backflip for us? No. Your body releases dopamine, yep. Get that natural dopamine spike. Off the wall. All right, here we go. 100 backflips. Let's go. While I'm still on the bike, let me like lift the bike into the air. Did you start your workout on the bike? Yes, yeah. Off the bike handles, yeah. The man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, Jody. Good morning. Keep up the good work, homie. Thank you, thank you. Hope work was well for you. Nothing can affect my mood more than a shitty day at work, so. But also, yeah, I mean, the other way too. If I have a good day at work, I'm feeling like $100. Bed is calling. There you go. Completely understand. I get home and my wife is like, let's do something. I'm like, I want to go take a power nap. Hi, good to see you. I am going to jump into bed, all my clothes on right now, and close my eyes and hopefully not sleep until tomorrow. Only watching you live so I could stay awake until college football 26 comes out. Okay. 26. Those college football games are looking into the future now? Power nap, keep sleeping together. Well, sometimes. Sometimes. She wanted to do something together. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes you got to take the hint, yeah. You can't be married and just live your life alone. Sometimes you gotta take the hit. And do something nice. Don't always make her ask. You know, be like, hey, we're doing something. And boom, yeah. Her eyes light up. Take some initiative. All right, 5 more minutes on the bike, and we'll lift some weights. Oh, boy. I need to get, like, a box fan for this room. Like, the stationary bike has a fan. Last time I worked out, I pulled my fat. It's just not for me. Yeah, I think that's the whole point. You're like taffy pulling your fat molecules until they're gone. Today I'm going to do mostly back. Yeah, back and chest I feel like are the most slept on by me. Sometimes I gotta read your things a couple times, Matt. Last time I worked out, I passed away tomorrow. That's some like incomplete. It sounds way more insightful than it is. That is some poetry. That is some like unlogic poetry. Did it hurt? Yeah. It'll hurt tomorrow. In 4 weeks, I only took 1 day off. Oh, Lotus, you go hard. But I guess if you're doing different muscle groups each day, that kind of works out. You're kind of always resting some muscle group. That's still a lot. I feel like I just don't have enough equipment to do isolated body groups. I tried it for once and I was like, I don't know any more exercises I can do with the limited equipment I have. So I kind of went back to doing a circuit. I'll do back, bis, tris, shoulders, legs. That's like roughly my circuit. Sometimes I'll do core stuff. I'll do sit-ups, push-ups as a chest. I'll do plank. Get some calisthenics mixed in. You ever eat a Snickers bar upside down to feel the veins on your tongue? Upside down. So like stick it under your mouth? No, I guess I've never done that. Only way to eat them. To feel the veins on your tongue. I can't say I've felt the veins on my tongue. I guess I'm not eating right. I'm not eating hard enough. One more minute on the bike here, then we'll lift some weights. Woo! Yeah, I'm really slacking. 30 minutes on the bike, and I've only gone 9.1 miles. Bad. Very low. I normally hit like 10 or 11. with body weight, there's a ton of exercises. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ton of leg stuff. You know, burpees. A lot of different squats. Goblet squat. Regular squat. Lunges. Dips. Get a good tricep one in there. All right. There we go. 30 minutes. Let's lift some dang weights. Woo! Take care. I'm going to do my daily stuff. Thanks for popping in, Lotus. Good talking to you. Good catching up. Hopefully more progress the next time you tune in. We're always trying to progress. Trending downward, trending upward with the muscles. Oh my God. My top banana guy. People need to know. I won this prestigious award. Oh, that's where that's from. Haha. Anyway. All right. We're going to do a circuit. We're going to do 2 rounds, and then we're done for the day. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Oh my God, I sweated all over. You should call out of work. I wish. I always feel the temptation to do that, but nah. Too much shit to do today. If I called off of work today, it would just be more anxiety than everything. Then I'd be like, oh my God, I've got to do all this shit tomorrow, plus to catch up. Nah. All right, bicep curls. Do them with a little twist. All right, here we go. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. 11. 11. Come on. 2 more. 12. 12. 13. Actually, let's go for it. 13. Let's go to 15. 14. 14. 15. 15. Woo! Oh, mama. All right. I think 15 is the new minimum for curls. I feel extra burn. All right. Triceps. Whew. Okay, here we go. Sorry for belly. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. It's time for breakfast. No wife. So be here for breakfast. There you go. Well, at least you have our very regular diet, Matt. All part of a hearty, normal breakfast for you. Might have to join you. My grandma roid raged and threw my gerbil at the wall. I need to forget. Well, that's not very good. Why would she roid rage at the gerbil? You know, I guess that falls on you. She's like, I can't throw you against the wall. But nobody's coming for the gerbil. So the Snigler, that throw was meant for you. So you look at that gerbil's remains and you remember, I gotta be nicer to grandma, especially when she's pumping. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, switch arms. She screamed Leroy Jenkins and picked him up. Sorry, I'm laughing at your gerbil's demise, but I'm just surprised your grandma knows what Leroy Jenkins is. I guess you could be a grandma now. That's an acceptable age. You know, how old do you got to be to know what Leroy Jenkins is? I feel like you could be Gen X and be Leroy Jenkins aware. And I feel like Gen X is an acceptable gen to be a grandma. Anyway, this is how old I'm getting. Oh, she's 104. Oh my God. What is that, greatest gen? She knew the first Leroy Jenkins that there ever was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, 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 ooh. Something tells me this isn't the first time the gerbil has connected to the wall. Oh, so the gerbil's still alive? It was the 9th and last. Oh my God. You're building this rich fiction. I mean, this is totally real. And I apologize for laughing. I don't know what came over me. I'm just imagining my grandma, who's long dead, popping out of the grave, roid raging into my home and picking up a hamster I don't have and throwing it at the wall as an intimidation technique. I just can't picture. Although I just vividly described it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She would have thrown you at the wall instead. Yeah, probably. If my zombie grandma burst out and was able to bust through a wall or a door with superhuman strength. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did way more than 10, but 11, 12. Switch arms. And my grandma was nice as hell, the coolest person ever. So for her to suddenly be rage filled like a 28 days later zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. All right, we'll do some squats. And then that's the end of round 1. And then we do one more round. And then we done do. I'm going to stretch out my legs for a second here. Stretch out the quads. My quads have been super tight. I read that this stretch in particular, bringing your heel to your butt, I think it's working because it definitely loosens up. I gotta just not hold the seat. Yeah, there we go. It's crazy. My legs were so tight and now they're not. All right, squats. Little goblet squat. One, I'm leaning forward too much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get real low without leaning forward too much. 7, 8. Come on, shoulder back. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Whew. End of round 1. Just need to repeat that, and we're done for the day. I love you. Thank you, the Sniggler. I love you too. Catching my breath, man. 15 squats should not do this to a man. Hell yeah, simulator. Hell yeah. There we go. Good morning, Josh. How's it going? All right. Bicep curls. with a twist. I don't know what the twist does, but Arnold Schwarzenegger said he'd always does them with a twist. So, good morning. Keep going, bro. Thank you, Josh. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Squeeze at the top. 5, 6. Slower on the descent. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 2 more. 11, 11. Come on. 12, 12. Woo. Nice. What if Mr. Herbert from Family Guy was your motivator? What would that sound like? Oh, yeah, I love it. We're short of shorts next time. I feel like that's too high for Herbert. Herbert's got he's got a missing tooth or something, so he's got a whistle to his voice. I feel like I'm too old for Mr. Herbert to be watching me. Can you imagine that was your job? You were just the guy who voiced Mr. Herbert on Family Guy. Man, sounds pretty good. Yeah. I feel like it's too high. Yeah. He's got like a weird, it's like high but gravelly at the same time. All right, triceps. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry for belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Woo! Hurts so good. Oh my god, it's so hot out. I gotta make sure to stay hydrated. I've already gone through all my water bottle. I've still got like 15 minutes left. All right. Here we go. Let's get some rows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch arms. Do you always aura farm like this? What's aura farm? Yes, I guess, yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the workout. Good morning, Michael. Bro invented Aura. Uh, all right, let's do some side lateral raises, then squats, and then we're done for the day. Woo! One, two, three. I've never heard Aura Farm. Now I'm very curious. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. 5. It's got me in my head now too much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aura good. Farming good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. All right. Squats, and then we are donezo. Holy shit. All right. Keeping my shoulders back, my head up. Trying not to lean forward. Someone called me out on this, and they were right. I looked back at the footage. I was definitely slacking. So, trying to do them proper. All right. 1. Shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why do I keep leaning forward? 14, 15. I think it's my elbows. I think I keep wanting to like touch them to my knees, and that's what's making me lean forward. Woo. All right. That's it for today, everybody. If you're new here, I work out 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. I've been slacking this past week, but that's when we're getting back. Get back to the schedule. See you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. Sweat check. Catch you tomorrow, bro. See you, Sniggler. See you, Matt. See you, Josh. Have a good one. See you. See you, Twitch. See you, YouTube. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.